once again in another episode of Striker Chat. This time I've got a legend himself. I call him a legend. I only met this guy last night. Alex Zwick. Victory is forever. That it is. Mate, good to meet you, man. Thanks.
It's a pleasure. No, it's good to meet you.
Last night we met at WarriorsCup.
Yep.
One of the greatest shows here in America.
I would argue it is the most prolific American Muay Thai promotion that you can be a part of, especially in the Northeast.
The production value was awesome. The fights, the quality fights was awesome. The people were awesome. Just everything about the crowd. Very exciting crowd. Very intimate as well.
Melrose Ballroom is a cool, before Muay Thai and everything like that, when I was in college, is a very popular venue for shows. In terms of venues, production value and everything like that, WarriorsCup does really pay attention and invest in the value of putting on a good show. There's a lot of amateur promotions out there, Muay Thai, MMA, kickboxing, you name it. It seems like they really suffer on that end, and it's a shame because one of the coolest things about fighting is feeling cool.
Yeah.
Especially as an amateur, you don't make money, you're not getting anything out of it but bumps and bruises. It feels cool to get some good pictures and videos. VictoryIsForever. In a venue like Melrose.
Yeah.
And WarriorsCup really does a great job showcasing all of what the sport is, which is beautiful violence.
It is beautiful violence. There is violence, but it is beautiful violence. We call it beautiful Muay Thai. With who you are and your Muay Thai story and how'd you get into Muay Thai?
I'm excited to share this on camera. So my story with combat sports is maybe not the most typical one. So I never played a sport when I was a kid.
Really?
Yeah, I wasn't athletic. I'd never participated in sports. Wasn't really my thing.
Yeah.
I got out of college. I worked out a lot. I was always a weightlifter and stuff like that.
Fit. Yeah.
My best friend, who I'm literally a day older than, so like we're like brothers in that sense. Fabian, shout out, 4 stringers. So I just wanted to hang out with my friend more, and he got into jiu-jitsu.
Okay.
He is a competitive, like he is a high-level grappler.
Yeah.
Black belt these days. And he always made a joke that he was gonna get his black belt before I got my blue belt, and he was right. I started doing jiu-jitsu first.
Yeah.
And that was my thing, and then I joined an MMA gym, Longo MMA, if you're familiar. Eventually, slowly but surely, I picked up some Thai pads, I started hitting stuff, and I'm like, I think this is more my thing.
Where did you grow up? Did you grow up around here?
I grew up in Queens.
Sorry, we're in the Queens area right now.
Yeah, we're in Astoria, Queens. I grew up in Bayside, which is about 25 minutes from here, east. And this
is that like on the East River as well?
No. You're thinking more west towards the city. We're right up against the water now.
So yeah, okay.
Yeah, Hudson's like that way. Hudson's right there.
Hudson Bay?
Something like that. Yeah, don't go swimming. I grew up around here, and I lived in Queens until I was 21. I moved to Long Island, and I lived there until I was about 26.
That's why you got that deep Queens accent.
Yeah, how you doing? How you doing?
How you doing, yeah?
That's more of actually a Brooklyn, but it all goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
After COVID, I moved to Florida, and then that's where I really started my Muay Thai journey. I landed in a gym that was a Muay Thai gym. So while I was in New York, there's a striking coach in the Longo MMA gym. His name is Eric Heyer. Look him up, the mad scientist. He is truly the mad scientist. He's a striking coach at Longo MMA. And when he heard that I moved to Florida, he's like, you really got to go check out this gym called Florida Kickboxing Academy.
Yeah.
It's owned by Asa Tenpow. He was a rock star when I was in Florida at Palm Beach Boxing, and now he has his own gym. Dude's a killer.
Yeah.
I went in, and I'll tell you something. You walk into FKA, and it is the epitome of what you want your kickboxing Muay Thai gym to look like. 6,000 square feet. The place is spotless. He runs a tight ship there. Him and his wife, Tavia, absolute master classes at running a fight gym. Bags, like over 30 bags, all perfect condition. The mat space, pristine, locker rooms. I mean, it is to the T. I love that place.
Yeah.
And that's where I really started to learn the art of Muay Thai.
8 limbs. Elbows.
8 limbs, yeah, elbows. Well, Asa is, his nickname is the American Ninja, so he likes to spin.
Ah,
yeah.
okay.
If you haven't seen his most recent fight against Sexon, you gotta see that.
Yeah,
and nothing but respect to Sexon. He obviously is a prolific and a very accredited Muay Thai fighter. But Asa really had a master class,
Yeah.
and he put on a great show, and I'm very happy for him because it's great to see an American practitioner reach that level and get the recognition and get the opportunities, because it's not easy for Americans to make it to that stage.
Yeah. But it's starting to come through now. The American Muay Thai is starting to. But like, did you ever fight? Have you fought before?
I've fought about 10 times.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Professional, amateur?
Amateur, all amateur.
All amateur?
Yeah. I would like to go pro one day, but we'll see how life goes.
That'll be. So how old are you now, bro?
I'm going to turn 33 in a few weeks.
So really? Oh,
Yeah.
Happy birthday in 3 weeks. I'll be seeing
Thank
you
you.
there.
Appreciate you.
But last night, I really enjoyed the hospitality and the openness, and people always wanting to help me and making sure I was all right and making sure I got the right spots. But how did you get into this content photography making?
How did VictoryIsForever start?
Yes, how did VictoryIsForever started?
All right, this is a funny one. Shout out to the homies in Florida. It's about to become known. VictoryIsForever started as a joke.
Yeah.
It was an inside joke. You know Khabib Nurmagomedov, right?
Yes, I know.
Okay,
yes, of
so
course.
there was a popular meme that went around of a beautiful girl in a bikini, and the video starts zooming in on her, and all of a sudden Khabib's face pops up like, brother, go back to training. Women are temporary. Victory is forever. And I had a group chat that, you know, amongst all these guys, we made that our thing. We're like, victory is forever. Yeah. Women are temporary. And it was just a joke. It was just a great joke. We had a group chat, and then I started the page, and I made a bunch of memes.
Yeah.
And they were just stupid videos. What happened one day was one of my friends was like, hey, you're not bad at the phone editing thing. Can you clip up one of my fights?
Yeah.
And then I did, and it was a decent video. It was all right. And then I started messing around with like trends. And then this is where it really kicked off. The page really kicked off when FKA brought Sanchai and Superlek down for a Yokao seminar.
Yeah.
And they came in, and I was managing FKA with Asa and Tavia at the time. I helped them advertise and sell. I mean, I didn't do much for them. I just followed the rubric. Asa and FKA sell themselves. When Yokao came in and started doing all of their content for the stuff, I was recording as well on my phone. I actually recorded Sanchai and Asa sparring. And they were having a very playful and technical round.
As Muay Thai.
And Asa just starts egging him on a little bit, being like, come on, let's play around. And Sanchai, with like his hands down, throws the most beautiful question mark kick, lands it respectfully, no damage, blah, 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 and the whole room goes, ah! That video was stolen and reposted by every popular Muay Thai page. I'm not upset about it. My page blew up from there. And then I posted another video of a teammate at the time, Fernando Valdez. Look him up, just went pro, kid's a killer. He fought for a WBC title, unfortunately didn't grab it. That's how VictoryIsForever started. And recently, I just have to add this because it's very important. When I came back to Connecticut after I left Florida,
How long have you been back for now?
I've been back over a year now.
Okay, so just
Things have been a short timeline. I came to Connecticut. I eventually found my way into Underdog MMA. Shout out. And I met a lot of really wonderful people there. They were extremely supportive. And they brought me out of this like emotional rut that I was going through. I was kind of giving up on Muay Thai. I was kind of giving up on the content. I just didn't see it. And a good buddy of mine, Anea, came up to me one day and he's like, hey, is that VictoryIsForever page? Is that you? I go, yeah, that's mine. He's like, your page has like 4,000 followers. Like, why don't you post to it? It was just a gimmick thing. I don't know. He's like, no, your stuff is really good.
Yeah.
You should do more. And then the coach there, Adele, asked me to do a highlight video for him and one of the fighters, Jason Irizarry.
Yeah.
And I took some footage. It wasn't my footage. I don't like taking credit for stuff I didn't do. I took footage that someone else shot.
Yeah.
And I clipped it up my way. And I posted it for Freedom and Jason, and the video did insane.
Yeah.
And then everybody looked at me and said, you got to do this more. So I bought that little white camera that you saw.
Yes.
And I started sneaking into promotions. When I say sneak in, I would ask my friends, be like, hey, do you have a second corner? If not, can I be your corner and I'll record your fight?
Yeah.
And fast tracking to not the last one, but the Warriors Cup before that. I filmed for Justin Santana, who fought last night, and for Jason again. He fought for Warriors Cup, and I made 2 videos for them. They did really well. Warriors Cup was gracious enough to repost them. And then I went to the last one where Chip fought and won the belt. And I met Ryan. Thank you. And Ryan was like, I saw your stuff. I like it. I want to give you a shot. He did. I provided the video that was posted most recently to the page. And I am officially a staff member of Warriors Cup now.
How does that make you feel? I mean, like to have that short distance of like going, yeah, this is, I should be doing this stuff. And now, man, I seen you last night. This guy's everywhere. He's jumping everywhere. He's in the ring. He's crouching. He's getting the crowd going. You know what I really loved last night? The way you got that crowd going. You had the camera there, and then on your phone you had cheer, 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 and the crowd just went up.
I got the idea from last time because I was told to get B-roll of the crowd cheering, and I'm pointing the camera at people, and like no one's paying attention. And so I was thinking, like, what if I had like a sign that said, because you know, like I don't know if you know, like sitcoms or something.
Yeah, no, they had the
applause sign.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm like, what if I had an applause sign?
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck it, I'm going for it. So I downloaded that picture before the event, and I was like, let's try it.
And it worked.
It worked.
It fucking worked last night.
I have a million different ideas. The only thing that stops me is time and availability, because I even had an idea where, hey, if anybody steals my idea, you better credit me for this.
No, always credit, man. Yeah, yeah, definitely.
I wanted to bring like Xbox controllers, and I wanted to give them to the commentators. And so it would look like they're playing a video game while they're watching the fights on their screen.
That's a great idea, actually.
Because how many times, I don't know if you've heard this,
That's a great idea.
How many times have you been in a corner, your coach, a fighter, whatever, and the fighter's like, yo, here's you're the control, you have the controller. Because the coach is making call outs like, oh, hit him with this, or move like this. So it's like you're playing a game.
Yeah.
So I wanted to film the announcers and like have them do a joke like, oh, I unplugged your controller, or something like that. So there's that. And then I also, you asked me how this makes me feel. I'm going to answer that.
Yeah.
The happiest I've ever been in my life.
You look happy, brother. You look happy. So you found your niche.
If I could reveal something very deep about it, it's like a happy sad, but it's more happy than sad. It's super happy because I get to be where I want to be. There's a small level of sadness because I'm recording people doing something that I really want to do.
So that's what I wanted to touch on. You talked about you want to get back in the ring. You want to fight. You want to fight in Warriors Cup. So are you still training? Where are you training?
I train in performance combat now.
Do you?
Yeah.
And where is that situated?
It's in Wallingford, Connecticut.
Connecticut. So you are up 2.5 hours north? Is it north?
It's like northeast.
Northeast?
Yeah.
Boston area?
Yeah, actually, I live about an hour away from Boston.
Do you believe in chance meetings?
Yeah, absolutely. I think my entire life and everything that's happened, good or bad, has been because of exactly that.
Yeah. The way we connected as last night, and I think we watch this space. We're going to have some good content coming through.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm excited.
You know how you are a creative and you express yourself through the camera? Do you think that it's part of your Muay Thai journey as well? You mean Muay Thai is a way of expressing, and I always say this, it is a great way of expressing.
I'm a white guy with a lot of baggage, and hopefully people will resonate with that phrase. But Muay Thai, the camera work, everything, it is my form of expression for sure. And I didn't know that at first. It had to be told to me.
Yeah.
A lot of what is happening now is because people like my friend Anea, Jason, Fabian, my coaches, everyone just looking at me going, you're good at this.
Yeah.
Whether you believe it or not, you're good at this. Keep going, keep doing it. And one of the biggest things that people from Underdog told me is they're like, you know, your videos are inspiring us, right?
Yeah.
Like,
how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel amazing because all I ever really want to do, you'll get to know me a little bit better. I'm a bit of a fucker. You got it a little bit. When you ran into me, you said hello, and I was like, I am not a widely liked person. It makes me feel amazing because I get to give something back to something that makes me really happy. When I make videos for these fighters, I won't single him out just because of tensions, but an individual that I made a video for, he privately messaged me and said, I just want you to know that that video really like helped me and inspired me to feel better about my life. And I was really going through a hard time, and you coincidentally picked a song that I love. And that alone is worth it. You know, he doesn't win often. It was on the WarriorsCup stage. It was a banger fight.
Yeah.
It was a banger fight. And I was so effing happy for him. Something that I tell folks, not everybody gets to know this, but I put a lot of emotion into every video I make.
Do you think that's important to put your heart and soul out when you're making a video as well? To actually, obviously, expressing yourself, to have a bit of emotion in there. The music is important, obviously, and it's important for you to put your heart and soul into a reel.
Great question. I'm going to answer it from a few different layers. So my best friend Fabian is like my mentor in this, in terms of making it a business. He hates that I put my heart and soul into it.
Why?
Because he thinks I get too wrapped up in the performance and the quality. And he's like, you need to disconnect a little bit so you can do more and be more efficient. Which I respect that from a business perspective. But I've also told him, you know why my videos are so good? Because I do.
Because you express yourself in there and people see that.
Listen, posting a cool knockout is one thing. You know, posting something, you know, like that, it's like, that's one thing. But what I try to do is I try to capture the fighter's personality.
Yeah.
My subject's personality. Not even just the fighters. I do coach content. I do business content. I do as much as I can. And one of the biggest things is when I take on a client or I take on a project, I kind of look at them, I go, I'm taking creative direction. You have yay or nay. You can yay or nay whatever you want. But like, I want you to know that this is so important to me. I get emotional when I make the videos because like you edit.
Yeah.
And you try to imagine I'm replaying this absolutely intense moment over and over and over. And sometimes I'm zooming in on your face and I see your face when you land that punch and you know you're winning and your face lights up. And
you want to get that. You want to capture that.
That's all I want. That's all I want. I featured the transgender championship bout in the last WarriorsCup. And when Nikki landed a kick on Summer made a face like, oh, that hurt. And I zoomed right in on her face at that exact moment. And quite frankly, I think it's a great way to open up the different sides of exposing content. I'll give you a good example using me as the chopping block. My most recent fight, I got knocked out bad. I got floored and it got recorded and it didn't go viral, but it got like 10,000 views and stuff like that. And it sucks. I got really upset. I was like, oh man, I'm all over the internet. I got my ass beat. What are you gonna do? I plan on taking that video and doing my own spin of it and showing a different side of it. I want to meet up with my opponent. I want to have a video where I play the knockout and then it clips to me watching the video with him. And then I want him to like make a face like he looks at me like, and then I look at him and I go, fuck, I didn't see that coming. And that's the video. And the reason why I explain this is because my mission is to not just showcase fighting, but to showcase the personality in the community. I'm going to touch back on what you said about when you came in and feeling welcome. I think you're involved in two different communities that are so supportive of each other.
Yes.
Media is a form of art. Artists, we all love each other. Yes. And that's something that I've been exposed to because every camera person, videographer, media person at WarriorsCup, they all know me. They have a lot of respect for what I do. And I have the same feelings towards them, such as yourself. And we all help each other. On top of that, we all fight, most of us, or train at least.
Yeah, I'll be fighting.
So then we have this connection on that level too. So now we're just in it to help each other.
Yeah.
We're just so excited. Like, oh, you train and you do media. Like, we're in this.
Yeah.
It's not. It's a very small community, and we believe in helping each other because we want this shit to be bigger than baseball.
Yeah. But it is rising. Let's touch on that. I mean, the growth of this sport in this country at the moment, it's fucking going boom, boom.
Exponential.
Exponentially. Why do you think that? Do you think it's us? Do you think this is it? Us as social media people, us as content creators for this sport, is it important for the sport for us to be elevating it?
We're necessary for sure.
Yeah.
We're a necessary component. Otherwise, who's gonna know?
Yeah. Who do you think? Why do you think the sport is growing exponentially in this country?
No singular reason. You can start with platforms. Platforms in general, like your camera, social media, YouTube, TikTok, like all of these platforms, accessibility to information.
Yeah.
And you can relate that to a lot of things.
Yeah.
In terms of even politics and like manipulation of media and stuff like that. Availability of information is just,
Yeah.
you know, I'm sure there's people that like don't even know Thailand as a country, which is sad. But like try to
Thailand is a food. No,
I mean, take for example, like you're from Australia.
yeah.
Yeah, there's some people who don't even know where that is on a map.
Dude, I was speaking to some dude last night, and he goes, "Oh, is there Muay Thai in Australia?" And I'm thinking, dude, mate, we've got most of the world champions at WBC come from Australia.
Actually, you know what? You reminded me. So you're gonna have to clip this for me. Shakira, here I go. He's Australian. So there's a South African chick that goes to our gym.
Yeah.
Or Underdog. I don't go there anywhere. There's a South African girl that goes there. Your accents are a little similar.
Little similar, they speak
Everybody
like
assumes she's Australian.
Yeah. I get that. I get English a lot as well.
So just relating that to availability of information, I think that's one of the reasons why the sport is growing.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons. And then piggybacking off of that, these platforms with prolific people, Joe Rogan, a very easy one.
Man, he's starting to spread the word of Muay Thai as well, and that's massive, man.
He loves talking about combat sports, he's a good source of information. I mean, feel the way you feel about some of the things he says. He exposes
It's not a political show. This is the fucking Muay Thai show. There was 3 shows last night that was happening in the Queens, New York area. This is the popularity of this sport. It's still held. So basically, in the vicinity of about maybe 20 kilometers, we're talking 10 miles, there was 50 Muay Thai fights.
To be fair, in New York City, 10 miles is like an hour.
No shit. I'm not joking. I remember, like,
in Connecticut, I can travel 10 miles in 10 minutes.
Dude, I can travel 10 miles in not even that. Yeah, about 10 miles in 10 minutes in Australia. But here in New York, I remember I was finding accommodation, and like my accommodation was 6 kilometers from the Melrose venue. I went, that's short. Dude, it was in fucking Jersey. I was in the west side of New York.
Have you been to LA yet?
No, I'm going to LA next, mate.
Get ready for some traffic. Get ready for some traffic. They have a 6-lane highway and it still has traffic.
Really? Dude, it was like, it took me to get
the infrastructure of our country has been a little wonky because the development of our population and just like, so like what I'm trying to say is like New York City is really antiquated. Our subway system is really old.
It is old.
It's very old.
I got lost in it.
And our whole like system and like our trash like maintenance and everything is just old. It is not up to par with what we do.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, our politicians just don't see reason to fix it. They wanted to put in a congestion tax to make middle class, but we're not getting into that.
Not getting into that.
I want to say the last leg of why I think the sport is growing, which I think is the most popular reason, is people want to fight.
Yeah.
People want to fight now.
What do you think that is? Like
MMA. MMA, it's UFC.
No,
I'm sorry to give Dana the credit, but
no, I think you are right. I think the reason why we've got a lot more striking and like people liking the beautiful violence is the UFC, brother.
They're all of the reasons that I've given you, they all tie together because platforms and availability of information. Let's talk about, Khalil Roundtree.
Yeah.
Very popularly uses
I get it.
proper Muay Thai. The UFC, MMA in general So what's happening is that sport is growing and it's become really popular. And then you get different individuals in the sport that showcase their fighting styles. And then you get a guy like Joe Rogan commenting on the fight.
Yeah.
And people are like, oh, what? Okay, backtrack a little bit. So you get these individuals that use particular techniques. The commentators at a given point, especially when the UFC still had the Reebok deal, and it's just how I formulate the timeline in my head, is when they still had the Reebok deal, they had a certain setup. And then when the Venom deal came in, just the look of the UFC changed and their whole setup. But in regards to like when John Jones would fight and use the Thai clinch, they would call it the Thai clinch.
Yeah.
Now, as the sport has popularized and everything like that, it's no longer referred to as the Muay Thai clinch, it's just the clinch.
Yeah.
And the whole idea of why the sport is growing across all levels, I mean, look at jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, that
Jiu-jitsu is blown up.
I remember those.
But I like to call jiu-jitsu the pickleball of combat sports, which is not fair. But
look, they are the spectrum of MMA of combat sport. They're all savants about something. They're all
listen. I got.
I'm not taking the piss out of fucking.
I give the credit to the community. I think if it wasn't for jiu-jitsu, combat sports would not be as popular as it is. I hope you clip this one because I'll say it as a striker, as a guy who stands at fights and MMA and goes, stand them up. If it wasn't for jiu-jitsu, combat sports would not be growing the way it is today. Because jiu-jitsu opens up combat sports to individuals that want to be involved. They want to train. They want to take it seriously.
Not get knocked.
But not get cracked.
Or
something like that. Because jiu-jitsu, I've never been more injured from combat sports except from jiu-jitsu.
Why is that? I mean, I hear because I've never done it, never rolled. Is it the limbs? Is it because you don't want to give up, or is it?
It's a combination of things, and you can relate it to even striking. Where like if you have two white belts rolling, that's the most dangerous situation.
I know
because nobody knows what the fuck they're doing.
Same with two novice sparring.
Exactly. Like in my gym, Coach Mike insists that if you're new, you can only spar people who are experienced.
That's what you got to do, bro.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're just gonna have two people
with the ego
cracking each other.
Cracking.
Instead
of just going bop, bop. We go back to being playful. That means you have to be sparring. You have to be playful to spar.
Sabai. And actually, ever since my last fight, and my new coach is. He's not really even, he is teaching me technique. He's teaching me a bunch of different things, but his main objective with me right now is calm down, have fun.
Sabai. Great word, I love it.
So,
I'm gonna get that turned in. Popularity. Let's call our production company Sabai. Anyway, we'll talk about that.
Production company. I like VictoryIsForever though. We gotta.
But I've got WAMuayThaiMedia as well, so we
I don't care. You put me on play, you call whatever you want. Alex is a fucking clown media production. I don't care.
We digress. But yeah, the popularity of the sport, why we are growing. I mean, I attribute it to social media. I attribute it to us as putting it out there, us as making these fighters as brands, and also the expression of Muay Thai as well. A lot of kids love to express. We have so many bland ways of fucking like, you have a look at the movies on now. There's no creativity anymore. It's the same 1, 2, 3. It's fucking Avengers, and it's like 20 fucking Avengers.
Whoa! I'm a Marvel guy.
Okay, sorry. sorry. Oh, but do you know what I mean? It's just like there's no creativity, and these kids want to fucking express themselves. They know, but we are individuals. And mate, Muay Thai is a fucking great way of expressing. Obviously, martial arts, it's an art. It's called martial arts for a fucking reason.
That's
Everybody learns a technique, yeah? Everybody learns a technique. I go back to boxing. I think Joe Rogan has this analogy. It's a martial art. It is a martial art, boxing. But if you had a silhouette And you put Mike Tyson behind that silhouette, you put Muhammad Ali behind that silhouette, you put fucking Holyfield behind, you know who they are. Because everyone has the same technique, learns how to punch, learns how to kick, learns how to elbow, but we have different ways of doing it. So it's actually expressing yourself. And then we take that even further and we put the Y crew into it. And that is the best part of my sport, I reckon, man.
I have to learn how to do the Y crew.
Yeah, man, you know, like everyone, like there's obviously a way to do the Y crew, blessing, you know, protecting the corners, and there's a tradition for it, but everyone has a spin.
Our team is actually developing ours now.
You got the team, every coach has his Y crew. He teaches the student, every crew, as they say, will teach their student, but the student will have their own little spin upon it. The best exponents of a Y crew are the ladies, man. They have some beautiful Y crews, bro. But yeah.
So
I digress.
Massachusetts, they have a thing that they do. I found this out. They like to stomp on the floor when the opponent is doing their Y crew. So like it's an element of disrespect in a respectl way because they're giving a beat, but at the same time they're like trying to let them know like you're about to.
But they're giving a beat. We're going back to digressing.
It's a lot better than booing.
Yeah, but it's
booing is just get that shit out of here. But like adding to the ambience of the moment, like imagine you're performing your Y crew and your opponent's side.
You're trying to get your rhythm.
Yeah,
he's putting you off your rhythm. But well, Muay Thai's rhythm as well.
Piggybacking off of your silhouette example. You know, you could equate that to Thai fighters as well.
Oh yeah, they've all got
Sanchai,
yeah,
Bokal, Lersilda. You want to know something really cool? My old coach that I told you about, Jason Samchai, shout out, the Laotian. He's scheduled to fight Lersilda.
Yeah.
In September, and I'm gonna go there and I'm gonna film, and I'm like super excited.
Where's that gonna be?
Middle of nowhere. I think it's gonna be like Missouri. Stand-up series.
Missouri, remember that. You're in the middle of nowhere.
Sorry, guys. There's a few major areas of the United States, and if you're not there, middle of nowhere.
Tom Price. You want to go to Tom Price in the Pilbara, West Australia? That's the middle of nowhere. That's the middle. There's no other. It's a mining town. There's nothing else around that fucking town. It's just red dirt everywhere. But it is pretty. There is something about the burn ochre, the ruggedness of the Pilbara and the Kimberley. There is some beauty about it, but it's harsh. It's a fucking harsh land. You've got to go to Australia. I want to bring you to Australia.
I'll go. Absolutely.
Thailand. I mean, you've never been to Thailand.
I was going to go in the spring.
Yeah.
And I opted to take a job instead because I needed the money. Boom. Yeah. But I want to go. And
I think it's important for you as a content creator, for you as a Nak Muay to go and experience, live, breathe, and eat.
I'm just scared I might not come back.
But don't worry about that. You know what I mean? Just try and get some money behind you. You need some money behind you just to get you kick-started.
Oh, I put it aside. I have it. It's right.
Do it.
Yeah.
Do it. Go live, breathe, eat. Experience Thailand itself, and then all of a sudden, because the way your personality is, I think you'll pick up jobs everywhere. Look, there's an island in Koh Tao, and we haven't talked about this, but I want to tell you that you can go live on that island, and with what your knowledge and how you look at cinematography and everything like that, there's hotels and there's gyms on that island, and there's business of places that need to get their content out there. There's no one really living on the island doing it. So maybe guys on Koh Tao, if you have watched this, maybe you can hire this guy, VictoryIsForever, and get him on board. You can live on the island. There's 3 Muay Thai gyms on the island.
I'm bringing my cat.
Yeah. You can bring your cat. You can live on the island and I don't know, go train. I mean, Phuket's the same, but content creating is becoming a massive thing in this sport. This sport needs, the fighters, they're becoming a brand, and they've got to remember that. They are not just fighters anymore. They've got to get their brand out there, because if they need to be fighting on the big shows like the big shows like RWS, the Warriors Cup, Rebellion in Australia, Muay Thai Super Series, 1774, Hardcore. These are Australian.
Some of these I haven't even heard of.
Muay Thai League, MTL. The American audience need to be watching these shows, these Australian shows as well. If they want to get on these shows, the promoters need to know who the fuck they are.
Yeah,
and for
that's
them
absolutely
to know
true.
who they are, they need to be setting themselves up as a brand. And that's where we come into it, bro.
Part of this platform is actually to do that, and that's why I like doing these videos. The videos are cool and they're fun for me, but they're really to expose
The fighter?
the fighters
That's
and
what
let
I
people
do it
know.
for.
Because that page that I've built has eyes on it.
Yeah.
And when I put fighters up there, every single fighter that I feature usually messages me and goes, "Your video opened up a door for me."
Man, when I get messages from fighters and go, "Thank you very much. What you do is,"
It's so rewarding.
I still get emotional about it, man. I don't do it for the acknowledgement of the sport. I don't do it for the money for the sport. Oh shit.
Compose yourself.
Yeah, no. I do it for the love of the sport, and I do it for what this the sport has given me. It's given me the courage to take the leap, to come and do this, to travel around the world to collect Muay Thai stories, and I just want to give back to them. And if the rewards come back to me, that's enough reward. Just getting the acknowledgement from the community. That is enough reward for me. But look, it's not financially viable. You know, I'm obviously eating into my savings. But if anyone wants to, donate a bit of money, that'd be nice. But no, I don't do it for the accolades. I don't do it for the money. I do it for the love of the sport.
When I came to Warriors
and
Cup,
the people.
When I came to Warriors Cup for the last event, and I met Ryan, the head media guy.
Nice guy.
Super nice guy, the nicest guy on the planet. He was asking me questions about like how I got into this, how I ended up there, yada, yada, yada. And he's like, do you do film? Do you do like this? Like, is this your job? And I'm like, no, I just really love this.
That's what people have.
And then he asked me where I came from. And I'm like, oh, I drove here from Connecticut. He's like, you drove here 3 hours? And you're not getting paid? And I'm like, no. And he's like, you seem really happy about it. I go, I'm so happy to be here. They gave me the media. It's silly, but like you look the way I feel about this, and you have the same, because I know you got one too. They hand you, nah, don't show it.
What?
It's a secret. They can't know we have it. And clip this out. They hand you that stupid little lanyard with the media pass on it. And I say to myself, dude, I made it.
Yeah,
I made it.
Just being ringside, bro. We get the best seats in the fucking house.
I don't get just one seat. I mean, you said
but mate, we're everywhere.
All the seats. I get to sit
corners.
next to the
Oh my
ring
God.
card girls, the announcers, the commentators. I get to jump in the ring.
I love your energy though. Last night it was like getting the crowd going, and then even with the ringside girls, you'll go, now give it this one here, and the girls would just go on that. Man,
well, Joanna remembers me from last time, and the ring card girls, Kimmy and Joanna from the last event, they were really sweet to me, and they helped me do what I needed to do, because at first I was like, I don't know, I'm really nervous.
Like me last night. Me last night when I was saying to you, I'm a bit nervous. I'm not, because
you're in the spot you want to be.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anyone here. I don't want to step on anyone's toes or anything like that. But once I started,
I'll be super straight up. If it was an MMA promotion,
the same. Would it be different?
Yeah, MMA's different.
Yeah. Do you think? Because I've never done actually.
Well, there's a couple of things to consider. First of all, MMA, there's the culture behind it is not as inviting.
Yeah,
it's just
a bit more.
It's a lot more. It's a lot more egotistical, which is I get it. The sanctioning bodies are different.
The Gamma was awesome last night.
Gamma is
brilliant.
The best.
Gamma
is the best. I love Gamma for a variety of reasons. They support the media.
Yeah.
They want to be showcased. Whoever runs Gamma is extremely supportive to not only the promotions, but to the media. Another thing that I love that Gamma does is they employ good officials.
Man, dude, I just want to say something about the quality of officials. There was an official in every corner when the round was over, overseeing what the coach was like, making sure the coaches weren't doing anything untoward. And then at the end of the fights, they would take off the gloves. They would take off the gloves there and then. And so you had 2 officials in every corner. You had the 4 judges, and then you had all the other like head officials. There would have been about maybe.
Oh, there's like 20 of them.
There was Tom Kilkenny, who is, shout out to you, Tom. He was the head official at Gamma, and I did a great interview with him, and he told me everything about what Gamma does. They're actually a subsidiary of the governing body, the maybe what's the commission, fighting commission? Is it the New York Fighting Commission? Anyway,
I'm not familiar. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they're the ones that run, like, see over all of combat sports in this area.
Okay.
And they are like a subsidiary of them, but they still run, but they love their Muay Thai. But yeah, there was maybe 10 or 15 officials right there, and just running around, making sure everything was running smoothly, making sure the rules were adhered to. And also I want to just like the medical staff as well. After every fight, they'll be going, like, you had 3 or 4 medical doctors. These were doctors, and you had the emergency EMT guys as well, sitting there waiting just in case someone got really hurt.
And official cutman.
And official cutman. So like after every fight,
cut woman.
Yeah, after every fight, there was, mate, the official. There was 2 doctors, one at each, red and blue, looking. The quality of officials and medical staff was brilliant, man. So yeah, the Gamma is fucking like, yeah, through them, awesome.
Furthermore, just because I'm starting to get to know everybody and recognize them, some of the officials are actually coaches.
Yeah, so they know
they
the sport.
fight.
So they know the fucking sport. That's important.
One of the gentlemen who I'm a really big fan of, bald head, big beard, I think his name is Chris. I think he's out of Weapons 9 Muay Thai.
Chris,
which they, I think they're like the main proponents behind WarriorsCup as well.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Chris Tran, his name is Chris Tran. He's the head coach there. That's where Malcolm Hill fights out of as well.
Okay, so they just do a really good job of making sure the folks in those positions aren't just filling a role.
Yeah.
Like they belong there. So I'll reference the last WarriorsCup, something that I really like about Gamma, and I felt bad because it was a friend of mine that it happened to, but I don't mind when the right thing happens. You know what I mean? So Roberto Trout was having an amazing fight against his opponent. He's very animated and he's got a very fun personality about him. He was showboating quite a bit. He 8-counted his opponent and he started to over-celebrate. One of the Gamma officials stood up and said, no.
That's what they're good at. Yeah.
Points to the referee and goes, deduct a point. Roberto was winning by a landslide, so it didn't really matter. He wasn't going to lose the fight because of it, but it was sending a message. Hey, this is Muay Thai.
Yeah.
You're going to respect your opponent. You want to celebrate afterwards, whatever, do your thing. But you are not going to showboat while the referee is doing an 8-count.
Can I just piggyback off that?
Of course.
At the Verona, I'm not going to name the official or the person behind it. Maybe after I'll tell you. I'm not going to name the country, but this guy, head kick, beautiful knockout. It would have been a beautiful knockout until he fucking got up on the ring, got up on the fucking ropes and just started going, yeah, I'm the fucking man, yeah.
Oof. There's nothing wrong with feeling like that.
The official ran up and went, you, get down from there. No, that's not what you do. This is not our sport. We don't do that. And that's perfect. We don't want to see that. You don't celebrate. You just knocked out your opponent, bro. You're in battle, and like the thing I love about this sport is after every fight, down on their knees, are praising each other, and win, lose, or fucking draw. It's praising each other of thank you for letting me thank you for fighting me in battle, or thank you for letting me experience this battle.
I felt a certain way after my last fight. Maybe I invited it because I was getting very excited. I never said anything disrespectful or like antagonizing to my opponent, but I was posting a lot of like, I'm excited to fight content, and I got knocked out. And upon knocking me out, my opponent went over my body.
No.
While I'm trying to get up. And did not shake my hand. He didn't bow to me, didn't acknowledge me at all. Nothing. And I felt a way about that. I was like, you know, I wanted to knock you out, but at the same time, like, you could have came over and shook my hand. Now, in his defense, he totally messaged me a couple days later, and we connected, and we spoke, and we were nice about it. Yeah, I didn't like that. I didn't like that. And it wasn't even so much that I didn't like it because it happened to me. I didn't like it because, yes, I would feel that excited about knocking someone out, but you can quote me on this. I told my coach, because I really thought I was going to knock my opponent out. I went in there thinking I'm going to decimate this person. And I said to my coach, I go, I promise you, if it happens, we're not to celebrate. I have this thing in my head. I hope I get to do it one day. I would like to knock an opponent out, not to hurt them, but to be able to do what I want to do afterwards, which is tell the crowd not to cheer. No, we don't cheer people's falling. We don't cheer that.
Yeah.
We cheer when they get up. Cheer when they get up. Nothing but respect. Yes, I wanted to injure you, but we're opponents.
We celebrate the win, though. You've got to
celebrate the win, but can we celebrate after he gets up?
Yeah. Yeah. That's respectful.
I don't want someone getting up off the floor, collecting their thoughts, and hearing.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah. Well, you've been there, bro. You've been there.
That's actually one of the hardest things about filming for me, actually.
What's that?
I hate watching people lose.
Why? Because you've been there?
Yeah.
But let's just.
Hey, listen, I'll get deep with it.
Like the elation, the elation of the elation of victory is fucking phenomenal. And I see the happiness and I love it. But then I've never lost, but I've felt the devastation. I don't want to fucking like personalize this devastation shit, but you see it. You can feel there's devastation after a loss in the ring, and it's always apology. They always apologize. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for my fans. I'm sorry for my coach. You don't need to be fucking sorry.
You feel sorry.
Yeah, you don't need to.
Because there's a lot of people that support you along the way. Like fighting it's not a team sport, but it takes a village.
Yeah, it does. But that's it with anything, brother.
You only 3 people go in the ring or cage, whichever you're fighting in. Only 3 people go in.
That's what.
But your village
Who are the 3
walks
people?
you out there. Your 2 opponents and the ref.
That's correct.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Those are the only 3 people in there.
Yeah.
And there's only really one you got to worry about.
Well, there's
yourself.
There's a saying in Mad Max Thunderdome: 2 men enter, 1 man leave.
Yeah.
2 men enter, 1 man leave.
All 3 leave.
Yeah, all 3 leave. But meaning spiritually, you are fucking devastated. You are cut. Yeah.
I've lost a lot, and it sucks every time.
Yeah.
It sucks every time. And actually, one of my biggest goals and dreams is to be able to post my own highlight.
Victory is forever.
Victory is forever.
Victory is forever.
My goal right now is I want to fight on Warriors Cup, and I want to post that, and that'd be like the most. That it would be such a happy moment for me.
Yeah, but Alex, I'm going to say this is real though. This is real. We all fucking lose in life. We all take losses and L's in life, but coming back from the L and taking the win is fucking phenomenal, bro. I've never fought. I've never lost in a fight. I've never won in a fight, but I've lost in life, and I've also fucking winning right now in life. And the feeling that I get, I think we need to be feeling the ebbs and flows of life. We need to feel the losses and we need to feel the wins. Because if you need to feel the losses to really enjoy the love of the win.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean? I think on that note, brother.
Yeah.
I think on that note, brother, I'm really looking for our future projects. Honestly, watch this space. Watch this space. Sabai production company or Victory, WAMuayThai Victory Forever. I don't know, it's coming, but please watch this space. I think it's serendipitous that we did meet, and we are these projects and what we've been talking about. Again, watch this space. It's going to elevate the sport. It's going to elevate, just the people are going to know about the sport more. What our ideas are, and I thank you for inviting us or just being so hospitable. The Queen's hospitality, showing me out last night. We went for a few drinks, but mate, thank you so much.
No, thank you, man. Really, honestly, much love.
Much love. That's so awesome. So before, mate, Victory is Forever. That's where you're going to catch this guy. Please like and subscribe his Instagram page and follow this guy. This guy is going places and his content is fucking unreal.
Wherever he's going, I'm going.
Let's go.